Hey guys, welcome to our channel. In this video, you will learn on how to book a flight ticket online on American Airlines. So here, the first thing that we are going to do is to open any of our web browser, and then you just have to open a new tab or use the search bar at the top, and then you just have to search for American Airlines. Okay, that's right. And you'd be able to see these websites right here. So you just have to simply click on the first one. Okay, and then right here, before you book your flight, of course, we have to log in or join for an account. Okay, so if you don't have an account yet, you just have to click on this join option at the top. That's right. And then right here, you have to input your information. Okay, so right here, your name, this one is required. So your name, your gender, and the date of your birth should match the ID you show at the airport as required. Okay, so here, just type out your first name. You have your middle name, your last name, and then if you have a suffix, you can also select here your suffix. Now for the date of your birth, you have to select here your month, the day, and then the year. And then for your gender, this should be as listed on your photo ID. Then after that, of course, your address. You have your home address and your business address. So for your home address, we have here the country and the region. You have here your address 1 and address 2. So you have your city, your state, and your postal code or zip code. And then for your contact information, you have here your email and phone. So you have to enter a valid email to receive your temporary password. Okay, so we have here our primary email. Then you have to confirm your primary email after that. Then we have here the primary phone type and then the primary phone number. Okay, and then make sure to click on this box right here that you have agreed to the terms and conditions. And then once you're done, you just have to click on continue. Okay, now going back here. So after filling out those fields and then you have successfully joined for an account here on American Airlines, the next thing that you're going to do is to go here on the book section. So we have book section right here. We have manage trips and check in, and then you can check here your flight status. Okay, now going back here on the book section, so we have your flight and vacation packages. If you want to go to hotels and cars, so you can click on this link right here. Now let's just go on the flight section. So for the fare type, we have round trip and one way. So I'm just going to select one way for this flight booking. That's right. And then here you have to select or type out the city or country that you are flying from. Okay, so make sure to select your country right here. So for example, Manila, Philippines. Okay, and then the city or the airport that you're flying to. Okay, so for example, United States. I'm just going to select a random location. Then after that right here, the number of passengers. Okay, so I'm just going to select one. And then here you have to select your departure date. So here on the departure date, you can click on this calendar option right here. That's right. And then you just have to select your date. So for example, on September 15, 2025. Okay, here you can also check the bag and optional fees. Okay, so you can see here the we have here the information for the baggage and your optional fees. So I'm just going to go back here. Okay, so let me just type out once again the city that we are flying from and the city that we are flying to. Okay, so I'm just going to select a random city. That's right. And then we have here the departure date. Okay, on September 15, 2025. And after that, just click on the search option. That's right. Okay, so you just have to wait for a couple of seconds. And then after that, right here, you'd be able to see all of the available flights. based on your selected dates. Okay, so here we have Monday, September 15. So for this one, for the one-way ticket, we have $966 for the main. And then for the premium economy, we have $1,836. And for the premium, we have $4,246. Now, right here, you have your flight details. So just click on this one before booking this specific ticket. Okay, so we have here the full details of our itinerary. That's right. And then after that, you just have to close it. Okay, and then the next thing that you're going to do is to select your ticket. Okay, so here we just have to select one of these fares. So we have here main, premium economy, business, and first class. So of course we're just going to select the main one. So we have partial refund to your original form of payment, or we have the option to full refund to your original form of payment. So I'm just going to select the first one. So just simply click on select. That's right. And then you just have to wait for a couple of seconds. So right here, you can also upgrade to premium economy, and then you have this perks right here. So I'm just going to stay in main. Okay, so right here for the bag information for your trip. So for travel and partners airlines within the US or to from the US or Canada, the marketing airline for the first flight segment in your trip sets the bag allowance and fees for entire trip. Okay, so we have here our trip summary. That's right. Okay, and then after that, you just have to click on this continue as guest. So right here, we have our total after the statement credit. So we have 765.31. Okay, so after that, just click on the continue as guest. And then you just have to wait for a couple of seconds. And then on the next phase, we have here now the passenger details. Okay, so here on the passenger details, you have to enter names as printed on each passenger's government issued photo ID. Okay, so we collect your personal data in accordance with applicable laws and regulations. So you can read how we use and protect your personal information here on American Airlines policy, privacy policy. Okay, now for the required section, of course, you have to tap it right here. Your first name, middle name, last name, and all of the important details. And of course, the date of your birth. And then we have here the trip contact. Okay, then after filling out this form, just have to click on continue, and then you just have to proceed to the payment information so you can use your card to pay for this flight booking. So that's it for this video. If you think this video helped you solve your concern, please subscribe, like this video, and leave your comment below. Bye.